Good morning. It's Saturday. It's time to fire up the grill. Today we'll be talking about Thanksgiving dinner, which mascots we might invite. Might get interesting. Birds eating birds. We'll see what's going on. A lot of Lane Kiffin drama today. We'll talk about the playoff. Let's get it rolling. Oh, by the way, yet another SEC cupcake week. A&M playing Samford. 1-10 Samford at home.
Dude, yeah, the SEC Cupcake Week is official. Let's try to remember this so we don't forget. Week 13 of the college football season is SEC Cupcake Week. I'll try to remember that. No, that's easy to remember. 13, unlucky number, 13.
Yeah, here are your cupcakes. A&M at home. All these are at home. A&M at home versus Samford, 1-10. Georgia at home versus Charlotte, 1-9. Bama at home versus Eastern Illinois, 3-8. Rough.
Yeah, if we're playing the game, which cupcake tastes the best? That's a tough question. I would say the least desirable cupcake is Charlotte. I mean, that's a tough draw. They're 43.5 underdogs. That's a lot of points, man. But I would say Alabama probably has. Well, I don't know. Alabama's favored by almost 50. Holy shit, that's crazy.
All right, 11 a.m. Going to be a solid game. Oklahoma at home. Missouri coming to Norman. What we got?
I don't know. I mean, props to Oklahoma. I thought that. When we bet Alabama with the points last week, so I didn't think that they were going to be. I thought Alabama was going to take care of them, but their defense is really, really good. It carried over on the road. They didn't even really need John Mateer to do much, which the last couple of weeks he really hasn't had to do much. They just lean on their defense and they had a great game. Now, is this a hangover game? I've seen a lot of people pick Mizzou in this game, so we'll see. Mizzou hasn't had that big win yet this year. OU 6.5. We'll see, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for a good 11 o'clock SEC battle right out the gate. So it should be fun to watch.
I read this online because of the way A&M won last weekend. Whoever is going to be in the SEC championship, that will not be decided until the final week of the year of the regular season. So people still have openings. We'll see how it goes.
Holy shit. I just, apparently Bo Pabula is questionable. He might play today. I had no idea.
Oh, damn.
He's been medically cleared. He's been medically cleared to play. It'll come down to coach's call. Holy crap. I thought he was done for the year.
I thought he broke his leg.
That's crazy, dude. Holy shit. This game, that's why it's only a 6.5 point spread. Okay,
that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Mateer, obviously, solid quarterback. Hardy, I don't really know how Oklahoma's run defense is. If it's not good, then this might actually be pretty close.
Yeah. I always forget what's OU's. God, man, I forget. What's OU's coach's name again? Because he was a K-State guy, wasn't he?
Well, the old one was Stoops.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Brent Venables.
Yeah, Venables.
Yeah. Remember Ron Prince?
Yeah.
We had the chance to hire Venables back then, and we went Ron Prince instead. Stupid.
Venables is like one of the best defensive coaches. I just didn't think he would be I honestly didn't think he was going to be a good head coach, and it showed the first 2 years when he started at OU that they did not have good years, but they finally got it going. So I'm happy for him. I know he had that. He was the defensive coordinator at Clemson when they won one of those titles, I think. And but yes, obviously we would love for him to be at K-State, obviously, but he's doing a good job at OU.
He really is. All right, moving on. We've got where College Game Day is. By the way, shout out to the Oregon fans that show up on game day morning. It's like 3 a.m.
I love it. It's nice and dark
cold.
out. Yep.
Yep. Most of them, I'm guessing, just went straight from the bars to the game day set.
I love it, man.
Number 15, USC, 6-1 in the Big Ten, rolling into Eugene. Number 7, Oregon, also 6-1 in the Big Ten. What do you got?
Ooh, man, this is going to be good. 2:30 game. I want to say the spread started at 8.5, and I was going to jump all over that with Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
USC, a much different team on the road. I know they've had some decent road games this year. They honestly kind of struggled with Iowa last week. They had to pull some last minute strings and pull that win off at home. This is a different team on the road. They did play Notre Dame okay, but they still lost by double digits. I think that's kind of where I'm leaning toward. I think it's going to be a similar game to that Notre Dame game that they played a few weeks ago, where they lost. I want to say it was over 10 points. So I think I'm leaning towards Oregon. Am I going to choose it in our parlay today? I don't know, but I think Oregon's got this game. I think this is kind of like a tune-up game for them. Their speed. I will say though that over intrigues me quite a bit. If we're going to touch this game, I think it's going to be a shootout today.
Yep. 10.5 now. Over is 59.5.
Yep.
By the way, I know we shout this out every week. This is the most expensive game to get into, most expensive ticket to get into today.
Yep, I can see that. Yep.
The cheapest, by the way, is that Alabama Eastern Illinois game. $8. Good job,
dude. Yeah, I mean, I think we both like the Pacific Northwest. I think it'd be cool to go to a game at Autzen Stadium. I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, now that Nebraska's in the Big Ten, that would be a fun trip. Yeah.
Eugene.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You should wear a bunch of Adidas stuff up there in the Nike. I have, home.
Yeah, because Nebraska's all Adidas too. So yeah.
Oh shit.
I'll bring. Yeah, dude, come with. It'd be fun.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Next. Any surprises coming from Michigan today? And also it's a battle of the M's. Michigan, Maryland.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that this might be a hangover, not a hangover game, but like a look forward game for Michigan. Has me a little bit worried, but I mean, what's the spread right now? Is it 13 or 14?
14.5.
That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points, dude. I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot of points. I know Maryland's not great this year. They're 1-6 in the Big Ten. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I'm really just curious if this is tough for you because I know you're a Michigan fan.
Oh yeah. I'm a turtle head.
Yeah, you keep some turtles in the closet. I know. So I was just wondering if you're doing okay today.
In the Athletically Question episode with my brother, we talked about how we had a turtle growing up. Mm-hmm. I thought it was really funny when Durkin asked my brother how long the turtle lasted, and Julian said maybe a year or two. I was like, dude, that's turtles no like way that turtle. Yeah. That turtle. We had that turtle at least for 4 or 5 years. That's hilarious. That's so sad. We had it for a year. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's some clashing with two universities that I like. I might touch Maryland on these points, dude. I don't know. It seems like a lot of points for me.
Sure.
So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of seems a little trappy to me, this game. But I think Michigan wins. But yeah, it might be a little closer than people think.
Speaking of close, I'm going to peg this one as big. Well, this is tough. Never mind about what I said. Let's just talk about it. TCU going to Houston. TCU's had flashes where they look like a solid team. Houston's gone the other way a time or two. They've, kind of underachieved, I think, to what people thought they would be. TCU rolling in. Houston's a 2.5-point favorite in Houston.
Yeah, this is going to be. Yeah, this is a big game. Big game. Houston needs to win this game to stay in the hunt for the Big 12 title game. TCU 6-4. And it needs to be a get right game for them. I mean, they got killed at BYU last week on the road. So yeah, I honestly was thinking about taking TCU in this game, but there's a lot on the line for Houston. I mean, they actually have a chance to go to the. I mean, think about this: Cincinnati and BYU play each other today, and one of them's going to have a leg up, and then whoever loses is going to fall behind Houston, assuming Houston can win this game. So this is a big game for Houston. There's the reason why I'm probably staying away, because I do think that TCU in big games can go toe to toe, and I think they could win this game. But I don't know. I'm staying away.
Let's slide over to that BYU game because this might be Big 12 game of the day. Everyone knows Cincinnati's quietly killer. BYU, on the road, we'll see. Cincinnati, BYU's 2.5 point favorite. What do you think?
Yep. Cincinnati is kind of stumbling into this game. They got beat down their first Big 12 loss at Utah 2 weeks ago. They lost 45-14. Mm-hmm. We had their backs. We said that we thought about throwing the points with them, and then they got embarrassed in Salt Lake. And then they come back. You would think they're going to bounce back at home. They lose to Arizona last week at home by 6. So they're stumbling into this game a little bit. And now they're prime time. BYU's coming into town. Cincinnati needs to step up today, man. They got to prove that they're a good opponent in the Big 12. That they're going to give BYU all they got. They got to get out of this funk. They had won 7 in a row before they lost that first Big 12 game to Utah. So this is a prove it game for both teams because BYU obviously got embarrassed at Tech, their only Big 12 loss. So they're trying to prove to everyone that they can win big road games. So this is going to be a clash, dude. I'm stoked for this game. I don't know who you got. I don't know if I'm touching this game. Maybe I have a feeling it might. I don't know. I thought about going with the over on this one, but I'm also really intrigued by the Oregon USC over. And I try not to go with too many overs in one parlay. So I think it's going to be a great game. I don't know who I'm going with though. 2.5 is intriguing. It's going to be I think this will be the best game of the day.
If I went over, I would tease it down because I do predict a bit of a little quarterback shootout because Sorsby's great. You know.
And then Boba, and then Bearback Meyer. It's gonna be good.
This I'm just gonna throw this one in there because this would have been my good dog this week. Number 20 Tennessee going to Florida. Give me Florida. Give me Florida at home.
I like that pick. I think we should slide that into the parlay for sure. Are you going money line on that?
For good dog, I would. It's a 3. Tennessee's favorite 3.5. We'll look at that.
Oh yeah, I would take the points of Florida for sure.
Yeah, another one that we should look at for the parlay is Pitt, who was ranked a week ago, coming into Georgia Tech.
We're obviously Tech fans. What were you gonna say though?
Yeah, 2.5 point favorite.
So did you see? Did you see the conversation with Pat Narduzzi? There was a quote that he made before the game, the week of that. I think earlier in the week, that suggested that they weren't that locked into this game because it wasn't a conference game. They were looking forward to like the Tech game because they literally have a chance to go to the conference championship. So, and then they obviously got killed by Notre Dame. So like we will swallow our words. If Pitt steps up today and can beat Tech, if they step up and beat Tech today, then I will never criticize Narduzzi again. He's been there forever.
Yeah. And, because of if they win the ACC, if they go to the title game and then win the ACC championship, then they're in the playoff. And so this begs the question in the modern playoff atmosphere, are we going to start seeing more NFL style, like, hey, we're going to bench starters on this given game because it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Pitt didn't, record is record, but it's not a conference game and you're in late November, I see where he's coming from a little bit.
It's going to be interesting. I'm excited. It's a big. I'm excited to watch a big home game for Tech on Prime on ESPN at 6:00. Mm-hmm. Both teams only have one loss in the ACC, so I'm excited to watch Haynes King play and excited to see if Narduzzi can step up on the road. So,
question for you.
Yeah,
are you allergic to bees?
I'm not. Do I like? I don't even know if I've ever even gotten stung by a bee, dude. I think I'm pro bee.
You pro bee?
I'm pro bee. What about you?
I have been stung a time or two. I am not allergic. My mother-in-law is very allergic, and she also for some reason wanted to make a bee sanctuary in her backyard, which means she's got to carry her EpiPen around like all the time. So you never know.
Yeah.
I did want to talk.
Yeah, we're pro Yellow Jackets
here. Yeah. Not really a bee. We're gonna take some shit from that. We're probably gonna have to. Oh, by the way, any apologies this week?
No apologies this week. Talked to production yesterday. We are good to go. Still a little bit mad at them about the handwritten note that I had to do last week, but we're all good, man. We're all good.
That's messed up what they made you do.
But we were better vibes last week, so I don't think we really came after too many people.
No.
Yeah, so we're good right now, man. It's the holiday season, so we'll see.
All right, let's do a quick run around to the rest of them. Any concerns that maybe Arkansas going to Texas might be a little bit of a sleeper trap?
Probably look at the line in that game. I was a little bit shocked. I saw the line and I was like, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. 9.5. Arkansas has not won a game in the SEC all year, so that's a little bit of a shocker to me, especially after Texas got beat down by Georgia last week. So,
do you think Arch Manning is it too early to tell, or do you think we can safely say that Arch Manning is a disappointment?
It's tough, dude. That's tough. Man, I don't know, dude. I feel like if we get into, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. If we go into next year, I'm gonna give him like the first 4 or 5 weeks of next year, and if he's still very mediocre, then I will eat my words. But yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. We thought this guy was gonna be the next up and coming like superstar in college football, and we haven't seen it yet. So
number 24,
and the dude's got legs too, so we haven't really seen him.
He does.
Yeah.
Number 24 Tulane going to Temple. A funny quote from their coach this week. When he saw that they were in the playoff, he goes, "We must be like the worst playoff team ever."
He said that
about his own team. Here, let me get his direct quote.
We were curious because Navy beat USF last week, so we're excited, and I think they finally got this right with Tulane in the 12th spot. So
here's this quote. There are some days I feel like we're in the bottom 25 teams in the country watching us play. We're average, and we're an average team. We get either 6 or 7 days, depending on the schedule, to promote ourselves or embarrass ourselves, and we've done that before. I think we're average.
It's a good motivator for their squad, too.
Yeah, 100%. It's got to be what it is.
I like it.
And finally, the current spread is Utah 16.5. I don't think either of us are going to give K-State any kind of chance in this game. How about do they cover the spread?
Not. It's gonna be a beatdown, dude. Are you? Ooh, yeah. We will never. I don't know if we would ever bet against the Kitties on this show. We want to support the K-State alumni. Honestly, that's free. That would have been free money if it was a Utah night game. I would have jumped on that 16 spread.
I bet against K-State before. It's fun. It's Tang time anyway. You know, football's time. Tang's saving the day.
We've transitioned over to PJ Haggerty. It's gonna be a beatdown.
Number one point scorer in America right now. PJ Haggerty.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited to get into some basketball talk.
K-State looks like a fucking tough.
They can score. We just got to figure out. Tank's got to get the defense locked in.
If they run most of the Big 12 around, I mean, you're looking at like they look like what I see when I look at them is like a 4 seed. You know what I mean? Like a four seed that fucks somebody like down the in like a Sweet 16 game, something like that, like knocks out a Houston, something like that. Maybe not Houston, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean a 4-5 is a team that's right at the end of the top 25 or like close on the bubble. And from a lot of Lenardi early looks, sorry, I know we're creeping into basketball a little bit, but looking at the Lenardi live looks, K-State is like in that 30 to 40 range. So that's kind of like a 4, 5, 6 seed. So that's pretty good. We'll see if they can hold over. Yeah.
In a Power 5 conference, it's definitely a 4 seed.
And it's going to be an exciting year on this show because Mizzou is around that area too. I think they may be high. They may be in the top 25 now. They have one of the top recruiting classes coming in basketball. They have like 2 5-star recruits. Creighton is like in that range too. Obviously, the Huskers and K-State battled each other last night in a crazy game. So it's going to be a fun basketball tailgate this year.
Creighton obviously not favored to win their division or their conference.
Yeah, because they had half their squad left, so they're pulling a Tang this year and pulling up all NIL people. So
I think our first college basketball show probably early December, so we'll get back into this.
That sounds good.
By the way, I love the trapezoid of greatness. Is
it already out already?
Oh, it's out every week. Guess who? Guess who's up in the top of the trapezoid? Kansas State.
No way. Seriously?
Yeah. That's for real. Points and speed. That's what it takes to get in the trapezoid of greatness.
That's sweet. Nice.
Alrighty. I think that settles it for our football games today. Unless you think Ohio State's got any issues.
I think that's it, man. Most of the games are pretty straightforward. Tulane better. Your boys.
The boys.
They better. I mean, they're now in the 12th seed, man. Do not have a hiccup on the road at Temple. They're only 8.5 point favorites, so we'll see.
All right, let's take a look at this. Interesting this week.
I like it. I know. Do I like it as much as last week's? I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah. This right here would be quite something. And then whoever wins, either way, boom, that would be interesting. Yeah, Bama, Oregon. I think Oregon would actually win that game. And then I don't know. A&M is really proven that they can just hang with anybody. Miami being in here at all at this moment is interesting to me, especially because they might not even play in their own conference championship game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like Miami in that spot. That is I mean, yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like eventually it's going to end up being the ACC champion. I mean, it's got to be the ACC champion in that spot, obviously, but it's funny that they still have Miami there. I mean, Miami's 4-2 in a kind of a shit ACC conference. I mean, they lost to Louisville at home. And they lost at SMU, and SMU is nowhere close to the team they were last year. Mm-hmm. So that is probably I think I'm with you on that. I think that's the only hiccup that I'm seeing in this bracket is why would you have Miami over Georgia Tech? That one's a head scratcher. Show some love to the Yellow Jackets, man. And then the most intriguing second round game to me is Tech and Georgia.
Mhm.
A lot of people are going to take Georgia in that game, but I'm telling you, this is a gritty, dangerous Texas Tech team. So we'll see.
We'll get into some Lane Kiffin stuff here in a minute. If Tulane were to fall at any point between now and then, who gets their spot? I would recommend JMU, perhaps.
Yes, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you.
Yeah. It's
I would say, I would think that's a good question. I would say if it's not Tulane, then I think we should give James Madison a shot. Why not? Why not give him a shot, man? I was going to say I think some of the coaches from Kirk Cignetti's staff might still be on that team, so they took a little bit of Cignetti knowledge, and they're still having success over there. So why not? Why not give JMU a chance? We'll see.
I think it's shaping up. Like, I think what we're looking at right here is probably getting close to what it's actually going to be at this point. I think Tulane's still kind of a wild card. Miami, I think we already said, is probably a wild card here. But the rest of it is kind of shaping up nicely. Thoughts? Any further thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think all first round games except for Miami, I'm in on. I would have loved I'm in my head. I'm seeing Tech in that spot. So Tech at Ole Miss, I think would be an awesome game. I think it'd be a great game. Alabama going to Autzen Stadium, that's going to be fun. OU and Notre Dame is going to be a battle between two really good defensive teams. That's probably going to be the grittiest, low scoring game. And then Tulane and Tech is just going to be like a high flying. I mean, Tech has got a good D too, but can Tulane hang? We'll see. I like the first round games. Is just switching Miami and Tech, and then obviously who knows what's going to happen in the second round. But I like the setup. I think I don't know. Last week's was really good too, so I think we're making progress though. The first week I didn't like as much though.
Of the top 4 seeds that get bye weeks, who do you think is most likely to not make it to the Final Four here? I'd say it's both over here. These two over here.
I agree. Yeah. I think I like. Ooh, well, shit. I was gonna say the left side of the bracket, but Indiana's got a tough draw. Yeah, so that's tough. Ohio State's got a good battle too. Ooh, man, if it's think about if it's a rematch of the national championship in the second round, Notre Dame coming for revenge. That's tough. I would say. I mean, A&M's got the easiest draw. I think. I mean, we like Ole Miss, but I don't know. I think. What do you think?
Well, if any of the top 4 were to drop a game, and look, it's like these two might play each other here in the SEC championship. So one of them Tech slips into a 4 seed, perhaps. Tech's a legitimate championship contender, I think, but we'll find out. See how it rolls.
That's true, and also a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good call. If Georgia loses in the SEC championship game to A&M, most likely they're out of the top 4, right? You would think, and then Tech probably takes the 4 spot. Yeah, I mean, either way, we probably still see. I don't know. Georgia may stumble a little bit past the 5. I don't know. There's going to be some change up. There's no doubt over the next 2 weeks we're going to see some moving around in this bracket. So,
100%. Yeah. Alrighty. It's a good looking bracket. Love a bracket.
Oh yeah, no doubt, dude. It's that dude. Exciting time of the year, man. It's like bowls are coming up. I'm excited to do. I'm assuming we're going to do a bowl. We'll do a bowl bracket episode, right? Yeah.
We'll do the whole bowl spread for everybody once they're out.
Stoked.
All right, let's go around to some college football news here. I think biggest story of the week, and I think this will be a great fit. Virginia Tech hires James Franklin. I do not have his contract information in front of me. 128 games over 15 years at Vanderbilt and Penn State. So took, obviously, Penn State to the Final Four of the playoff last year. Virginia Tech, a historically good team. And I think he's found his forever home, honestly, because Virginia Tech would kill to be anywhere close to what Penn State is on an average season. Yeah. They, Beamer back in the day, they used to have some real football talent over there, and I think they're itching to get back. Yeah, good hire.
Beamer ball. Yep. Yeah. I was really happy about this hire, dude. For honestly, for both. I think Franklin was trying to eke out. I think he was trying to wait it out because he was curious to see if Florida was going to offer him or Florida State was going to offer him a deal. Because apparently there's a lot of talk about Florida State firing. I always forget his name. But moving forward with their coach, and then Franklin was I think, trying to wait out some other options. And Virginia Tech was obviously pretty aggressive. They gave him a ton of money, and they gave him a deadline. From what I heard, they told him that he had until a certain day to let him know, because they had to move on to interviews. And I think Franklin started to get a little bit. I think the conversations with his team were getting a little nerve wracking. I think they had to pull the trigger. I like where he ended up. He got a 5-year deal for 41 mil. So he's getting, what, 7-8 mil a year. I'll take that at Virginia Tech. I mean, the first 2 years, there's not going to be a ton of high expectations. He's got to build that up. And in the ACC, I think is the conference where he can really take over. So I'm excited, because I think you and I both when Virginia Tech was good years ago, it was always fun to see Blacksburg at night, and like these big critical games in the ACC. So I think we missed that. Yeah, Inter Sandman. Like, we miss when Virginia Tech is good, man.
Does Franklin pull any of his recruits with him?
That's a good question. I think he will probably try to pull some of his guys over, and I think he'll have some success pulling some guys over to Virginia with him.
And the Reddit thread brought up an interesting comment, is that the ACC is kind of they're next on the chopping block as far as conference realignment goes. Probably going to maybe lose some teams in the next couple of years. Virginia Tech, before James Franklin's, probably not a team that gets selected. Now they might actually be. This might literally have saved their program down the road to keep them as a contender, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, back to the Mike Norvell again. I forgot his name. Mike Norvell at Florida State. A lot of articles coming out. Everyone's saying dead man walking. So I feel bad for the dude. Because he literally had such a horrible year last year, and then he started the year by beating Alabama, and everyone was like, "Shit, dude, they're back." That was a hell of a win, and then they literally lost to NC State last week. So it's been a rough go. So who are they looking at? I think we'll see. Well, I'm very intrigued to see where they go if they end up getting rid of Norvell. But that's another one to look out for. I mean, we're gonna have a new coach at Florida and probably Florida State next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Our favorite, or maybe our favorite person to talk about on the show. A lot of Lane Kiffin drama this week. We'll start here. Ole Miss has told Lane Kiffin that he needs to decide by November 28th whether he's staying there or leaving. Obviously, his top choices would be Florida or LSU. I think I'm going to throw a third choice in there that no one's talking about: the New York Giants.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah.
As of here, so here's some fun drama. A private plane was sent up from Baton Rouge to Oxford this week. It was scheduled then to return to Baton Rouge, but instead the plane went to Gainesville. No one else was on the plane. That was 20 hours ago. Now, 11 hours ago, the report is that LSU is finalizing a monster deal, including roster cash.
Yep.
Kiffin.
Yep. They have so much fucking money at LSU. It's crazy. What do you think, dude? I mean, it's going to be, I think LSU is going to give him, they're going to drop a bomb of a shit ton. I mean, this might be the biggest offer in college football history, what LSU is going to offer Kiffin. What's even funny to think about is probably they're probably using some of the buyout money that they didn't give to Frank Elliott to do this, which is nuts. I don't know, dude. We both talked about it. I think it'd be cool if he stayed at Ole Miss. I'd like to see Ole Miss kind of stay consistent over the next few years. Gainesville is interesting though, dude, because Gainesville probably will offer him a good deal as well. I mean, I don't know. Do you think if he had to choose between Baton Rouge and Gainesville, where do you think he would go?
So this is tough because, to me personally, I would. Well, fuck, I'd probably stay in Ole Miss, but I would have chosen Florida over LSU. Mostly for Disney, honestly. And plus, I love the Gator, so LSU. Man, the thing is he could have how much and this is this sounds stupid, but how much money is enough money? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aren't you really set? Do you want to be a hero in Oxford, Mississippi for the rest of your life and have a statue? Win, lose, doesn't matter. You stay, you're there forever. Or do you want to go down to LSU, have one bad year, maybe a second bad year, and you're gone? And now you're starting all over. So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be really. Yeah, it's gonna be. So what was the timeline they said? He has to let him know by when?
November 28th. So he's got 6 days. Yeah.
Damn. You can't even have a nice Thanksgiving. No.
No.
I just looked up. So I was looking up some news. Lane Kiffin's from Lincoln, Nebraska. I had no idea.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
That's cool. That's so funny. I had no idea. Yeah, we'll see what happens, dude.
Deep down, I think we both know he's leaving Ole Miss. That sucks. Sucks for Ole Miss. Sucks for the team that gave him a chance to really. And this is why I think we both like Tang. Is Tang was already getting offers when he took us to the Elite Eight elsewhere, and was like, "Nah, K-State's my home at this point." So
there's a lot of articles saying they're hearing LSU is going to offer 13 per year, like in the range of 13 to 15 per year, and apparently Florida and Ole Miss are going to do whatever they can to come close to that. So we'll see. Yeah.
If it does come down to money, then Ole Miss does have an alumni base that's pretty crazy. So if that's all it is for him is the money, then as an AD, it's almost like fuck that guy. But at the same time, like I don't know, I get it. Coaching's fickle, and you want to make as much money as you can at the time.
Yep, no doubt.
NBC is reportedly exploring a sublicense of the Big Ten championship this year and the Big Ten in general next year to Netflix. You might be watching Michigan on Netflix next year.
Crazy.
Any thoughts?
That's first time I've heard about college football and Netflix getting going. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really, not really. I mean, Netflix has all the money in the world, so I'm not necessarily against it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just hope that we don't get into that situation where all these conferences have contracts with certain applications, and it's just like pull up Netflix to watch the Big Ten, pull up freaking Peacock to watch the watch the Big 12 or watch the SEC. I hope we don't get to that stage, but I don't know. It's we'll see. Netflix is pulling the first move, so.
We're already at that fucking stage, dude.
We're already there.
Pull it Thursday night. Happened to watch. I had the two screens out for the first time in a while because I wanted the Bills on one screen and because that was on Prime and the K-State was on Peacock. So and you can't double box those, so you gotta fucking pull out the second screen.
True.
That's what the tablet's for.
Yep. It's like we'll see, dude. I don't know. I haven't even heard any talks about like what the plan's going to be with NFL going into next year. I mean, I'm sure Netflix is trying to do. I mean, everyone's trying to get in on the NFL piece, so we'll see. But yeah, it's interesting though, dude.
All right. This week is Thanksgiving. As we know, Thanksgiving can be either a contentious holiday among family, or it can be pretty peaceful. You can kind of go either way with it. So this year we thought we would invite some new people to Thanksgiving. How about some college football mascots?
All right. So my first draft pick. So yeah, when I was thinking about this, I was like, man, I want to have a good balance, right? Mm-hmm. Good Thanksgiving dinner. I think the first question in my mind that I was thinking about when I was building this Thanksgiving mascot list, is do I want to have do I want to have anyone but animal mascots at my Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Something we need to address right off the bat is it ethical to make a bird eat another bird? That's
absolutely yeah. Okay. It's your call. I think it's fine. This is not a good segue into my first pick, but I will. So you'll see a little bit of good variety with my picks, but yeah, I'm excited to show you guys the first stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go with probably the most iconic mascot, and it even helped my case when you said that the duck was feeding.
Yep.
What's her face?
Jess Sims.
Sweet. Would you say Swedish fish?
Sweet. He threw a Swedish fish in the air and she caught it in her mouth.
I have to have the most fun, probably the most iconic mascot in college football. And he probably has some of the best he's probably going to have some of the best storytelling, by the way. He's been around a lot of stuff. He's in a lot of commercials. I want to hear about his lifestyle. The only problem is we do eat a lot of duck at Thanksgiving sometimes.
I know. See, this is what I was worried about.
I'm a little bit nervous about that part, but he's just a fun dude, man. Give me the duck. Give me the Oregon duck with my first pick.
Oregon duck.
He's just gonna be a fun guy to be around, man.
Did you know he was created by Walt Disney? Did you know that?
I could see that. That's cool, dude. I like that. That kind of goes in our Jersey episode. Oregon has those cool kind of like Disney-like jerseys that have the mighty duck like on the sleeve. I can see that now. Cool.
He was besties with the Nike founder, and they
Sweet.
needed a new mascot, and he's like, here, let me get my animator. He like, walked down the street to his animation studio and was like, hey, make him a mascot. So they basically drew Donald Duck, and here he is.
That's awesome. Oregon's got a great setup. They have literally Phil Knight pulling in money year after year. They have the best jerseys, and their mascot was built by Disney. All right, so my second pick. Let me get my. I'll go. Let me go with my next animal. I would like to have another animal at the table. This guy's probably an underdog pick. I think you're a fan of his.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go with someone who I think is while we're at Thanksgiving dinner, he's I think he's gonna protect a lot of us. He's a big animal. He's also a party animal. He likes to have fun.
Oh shit! Okay.
And I'm gonna go with Thunder the Antelope for Grand Canyon University.
That's a great one. Thunder the Antelope.
Yeah. I'm going with Thunder, man. He's Grand Canyon University. If you watch their basketball games, it's almost like a rave. They like to have fun. They have to have fun at their games. So he's a fun time. I think him and Oregon Duck are going to have fun together. But he's also, a dude that can protect us.
Yes.
If we're having Thanksgiving out in the mountains and the wildlife, we need an animal to step up, right?
Or at least get eaten before us.
Yes, and if there's anything bad happens when there's a snowstorm, we obviously need to eat something. So,
by the way, I would love to go. We should go to a Grand Canyon.
To a Grand Canyon basketball game.
Yeah, dude. It is a rave.
Yeah. All right. So my third pick is going to be my human pick, and you probably haven't seen him before, but when you see the photo, you're going to laugh your ass off. All right. I'm going to go with this is my only human. I'm going to go with Yosef, the Appalachian State Mountaineer guy. He's perfect. He's the perfect Thanksgiving dude. He wears a plaid long sleeve shirt. He has what looks like a Jewish top hat. He's got a long ass beard. He just looks like he hangs out in the mountains and saws wood on a daily basis. Yeah, so he's my human. I think the combination of him with Thunder and the duck, a little bit of wildlife action.
Mm-hmm. Are you concerned that this mountaineer might try to shoot the antelope, though?
Yes. Yes. I thought about that. That's another good thing about Yosef, is he's going to be able to hunt.
Yes.
Hunter is his guy. He's the second right-hand man. So I don't. There could be some confusion, but as long as Thunder wears his purple jersey, I think he'll be fine.
Nice. Yep.
My fourth pick. One of my favorite mascots. Actually, these next two are two of my favorite mascots. He's just the perfect mascot for the fall. Wears a turtleneck sweater, fall weather guy, an underrated feisty animal. This is my third animal pick. It's probably one of the best animal to mascot resemblance. Give me Bucky the Badger from Wisconsin.
Bucky the Badger, yes, that's a good one.
Yeah. He wears the turtleneck. He's an underrated animal. I like him. I think I want him at the dinner table with us.
Yes.
And then my last pick, I called him out in one of our earlier episodes as one of my faves. Does he bring a lot to the table? Not necessarily. Doesn't have a lot of skills. He's small. But he's so happy, and he just wants to be with family. Give me Otto the Orange from Syracuse.
Oh, yes, dude. I was going to invite him too.
Give me Otto the Orange from Syracuse. I got some good color on this going on right now. You'll see when I pull up the photo. But give me the orange, man. He's iconic. He's gonna have great storytelling.
Yep.
Yes, we will need a high chair at the dinner table.
Yep.
Unless we put him on top of the table.
He's got a nice little hat on his head.
He's got a cool hat. Whenever we need fresh OJ, he's available.
Mm-hmm.
And if we also
squeeze him.
And also, there's not a lot of soccer balls available in the mountains.
Just in case we need to kick one around.
We need some balls to kick around. So he's he's fun. He's a wild card for me. So
that's a good lineup. You basically, so I was going to invite the duck as well, and I was also going to invite the orange. So nice. We're good. Here's some others I had for you. We need a guy. Thanksgiving, there's food everywhere. You want to make sure, everything's clean and the bugs stay away. So we're going to bring in Peter the Anteater. University of California.
Once you said that, I had to feel like you're gonna get it.
Yeah. Peter the Anteater. He's a
Nice.
cool looking guy.
Yeah.
Next, Thanksgiving's a bit of a drinking holiday, so a couple games on, you want a nice little buzz. Why not bring in Kenny the Keg, Dartmouth?
I thought about this one, dude. I thought about this one.
Yes.
I thought
not the official mascot. So kind of on the fence on that one. I think they made it like the school newspaper made him, and he's just been around forever. So
isn't it funny that an Ivy League school has a keg as one of their mascots?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I also would like to invite Uga to the table. I would like to actually invite Uga and Bevo to the table, so that they can work out their differences. They've had some issues in the past.
We're talking about the actual animals, right?
Yeah. Okay. I want the full animal. Yeah. Both of them can hang out in there. Hopefully they can work it out. If they can't, then it'll be good some good entertainment for us. Speaking of working out their differences, you're not gonna like this. I'm inviting the Stanford tree.
Oh my god!
You guys need to bury the hatchet, okay? He hates hatchets, dude. By the way.
Put his fucking ringly ass face on camera right now.
Okay.
With his big fat lips.
There he is.
Oh my god! Terrifying, dude.
He's what?
Terrifying.
Okay. See, look, he's looking at you. He's like,
put him in the corner next to the Christmas tree. Holy shit, dude! He's terrifying.
Tim, don't you just want to be friends? Then you're like, no. Chop him down.
This is a crazy lineup right now. You have so the duck, you have the orange, you have the anteater, which is a nice little mystery. Obviously, you have the keg and the tree. That's a hilarious lineup. And then on the side, you have the dogs. You have Bevo and Uga.
Yeah, I want them to work out their differences, and you and the tree to work out your differences. It's Thanksgiving, man. Dude. It's a holiday. And finally, I have our meal. I have what we're eating on Thanksgiving Day. Give me Baby J. We're gonna cook this little shit up. I noticed I didn't go Big J. I wouldn't deprive them of their guy. This guy, yeah. Half the bird, half the calories.
That's kind of a weak statue, dude. That's like yeah. That's a little bit okay. Damn, I never seen that statue before. Okay, cool. I like it. That's funny. That's a hell of a crew, dude. That's a hell of a crew.
That building where that statue is where I went to prom.
Oh, was it? Nice.
Yes. Okay.
So no mascot humans. Okay.
Well, the Joseph the Mountaineer.
Well, no, I meant on your team. Yeah.
No humans for me. No one even really came to mind that I was.
Yeah, Joseph was my last pick. So I would have gone all animals plus Otto, but I decided to go with someone who could probably hunt some games. So
yeah. Who do you think shot Baby J? Shit.
There you go. No doubt. I like it, dude. That was fun.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right. Honestly, that's all I got. So I guess it's time for the final sip.
Let's do it, man. Oh shit! I got a long way to go.
Yeah.
I'm chugging.
A long final sip. I mean, anything else?
No, I got I got a little bit of this day in history for you for November.
Oh yes, please.
November 22nd. This was a big one, dude. The NHL officially formed on November 22nd in 1917 in Montreal, Canada. So this was the day that the NHL was created, which is kind of cool. Mike Tyson became the youngest to win the world heavyweight boxing crown. He was only 20 years old think about that, dude. You're not even of age to drink, and you're the boxing heavyweight champion of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I wish we lived in the Mike Tyson era, dude, where we saw this, where we could watch this dude every. I don't know if I had 2-3 fights a year, but like being able to watch Tyson fight live, man.
Yeah, it would have been crazy.
Yeah. And then my last one is kind of goes hand in hand because yes, we weren't able to watch Tyson in his prime, but we were able to watch Tiger Woods in his prime.
Yeah.
On this day in 2006.
In person.
Yep, Tiger Woods won his 7th straight PGA Grand Slam, which is crazy.
Nice.
Nice. I think Ben and I both agree probably the best sporting event we've ever been to was the PGA Championship in St. Louis. We literally camped out at the 18th hole, and it was probably 2 of the coolest sporting days I've ever had in my life. And Tiger Woods almost came back in that tournament. Ended up winning, but I don't know if I'll ever. I mean, I obviously I want to go to another big golf event, but it is
coming back here.
Yeah, they're coming back. So it is. Yeah, it was the coolest sporting I've ever been to. So
Yeah, that was height of Tiger's like 2019 comeback. And you could hear where he was on the course because so many people were following him with the cheers. He was wearing red on Sunday. Shout out to you for getting there so early to lock that spot down. Yeah,
dude. I'm glad you made it. I was worried that it was going to be too hectic, but you made it.
That was the last time I used Craigslist for anything. I was begging for tickets, and some dude had them, and I went over to the DoubleTree over on the highway, and met that guy in the lobby, and he's like, here's my here's my passes. It's like sick.
It was well worth it, dude. Well worth it.
I'll never forget walking in and looking to my left, and there's Jason Day like 10 feet away from me warming up. I was like, shit, this is something else.
Yeah, it was cool, dude. It was cool. I honestly did not know if I was gonna enjoy the event over. I mean, I knew I was gonna like it because it's something new there. I've never been to a major golf tournament before. But yeah, dude, the way to do it is the fact that we were able to get front row seats on the 18th hole and like literally just watch every professional golfer come through was insane. And the fact that it was a close tournament and that Tiger Woods was in it and he had that huge birdie putt on the 16th or 17th hole, it was crazy. But it was awesome.
And I have the recording saved. You could see us on Sports Center going fucking nuts.
I forgot about that, dude.
Dude. Yeah, dude.
That was awesome.
Man. All right. Here comes the final sip. This one's really going to be important to us. This is breaking news. The Pop-Tarts Bowl this year will be adding, I think they had one or two the last couple of years, two Pop-Tarts that get chosen.
They had three. Yeah.
Well, guess what? We're going to 6.
What the
6?
God, this Pop-Tarts marketing team is so good.
They're the best, man. Okay, so we're going to 6 Pop-Tarts this year. 2 teams of 3. Team Sprinkles and Team Swirls. So I'm guessing that the team that loses, all of them get roasted. All of them are about to get eaten.
Damn, dude.
Someone must have complained on one of the teams that there wasn't enough variety.
There wasn't enough variety. I could see that.
Yeah.
There's, you get people that like fruit Pop-Tarts. You people that like chocolate Pop-Tarts.
The Pop-Tarts themselves, we're going to see the usual suspects, but the rest of the new ones have not been announced yet. They're coming out week by week over the next couple of weeks on their social media. So be sure to follow Pop-Tarts Bowl.
So I got 2 questions for you.
Yes.
Number 1, do you know if you're on Team Sprinkles, are we on the assumption that every Pop-Tart on Sprinkles has sprinkles on it, or is it just the name Team Sprinkles?
I'm gonna bet that Team Sprinkles has some non-sprinkle Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
My question is are these teams getting assigned to the actual football team? So like, if K-State's in the bowl, do they just say,
"Oh, I like it"? Yeah. So each team has a team of Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. So these Pop-Tarts are sitting on the sideline cheering for their team to not die. That's crazy,
dude. That's crazy. They also need a bigger toaster now.
Oh yeah, huge toaster, industrial size.
They need a 3-prong toaster now instead of a 2-prong.
Yeah.
This is man. You would think that they're not going to top the year before, but they do it again.
Every year. I'll never forget that first one, him rolling down the toaster with his sign that's like, dreams do come true. And then Avery Johnson taking a big bite of the Pop-Tart.
That's so funny, dude. I'm stoked for this. 3 different Pop-Tarts for the football team. I love it.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
please. Yeah, we definitely, once either of us find out what the matchup is, we gotta make sure we release that ASAP. So
follow us on Instagram now, AQ Playbook. We'll be keeping you posted with the Team Sprinkle, Team Swirl news.
Absolutely.
Pop-Tarts Bowl, baby. But that's College Football Show, AQ Tailgate. Hope you had a good time. We're off next week.
We are.
So you have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you soon.
Later, guys. Peace.
Peace.